ya jimale fajang
yenna fondingele fajang sinyo ya ekemin fo Jogo Jallow
okay
ya fa na konyoto jan sanjaba ya fa hamle akeda kunun ko suto on the 12 May ndolle salita nyola jame ngoto fituro safo salo mbodaji atenata bamala bu suwo kono jang mol janjanta jame ngoto anata amam me around 11 ma from 10 to 11 na Johnson order da modole ya bindunje mo malon jumalem
al malon fokelon wala musolamu
malon jumalem ala yalon wotu mole ya lipa akungoto kabiri ya lipa akungoto abota di a jolonta je so I worried it once aman na worry no
international don't forget to subscribe like
I'm Jallow from Farato.
Okay. Bokar, can you tell me exactly what really happened to your brother who was murdered?
I was sitting outside my shop. Between 10 to 11 p.m.
Okay.
So one of my neighbors, Ross, who came from the Ross and came to me and said that your brother got hit and he is bleeding.
Okay.
So try and rush to the scene and see what's happening. That's the time I closed my shop and rushed to the scene, and I found my brother sitting down bleeding.
Okay.
I asked him, brother, who did this to you? He said that the stone hit me, and I don't know where the stone come from.
That's what he told you?
That's what he told me.
Okay.
But by then, he was bleeding heavily. The blood was coming like nobody's business.
Okay.
So after all, he was unconscious and he couldn't explain much. So that's the time we realized that to leave him sitting on the floor like that is not the solution. So we decided to look for transport. So I went to two compounds within my neighbors here, but we couldn't find any transport or any car. So we decided to take him to the pharmacy.
Which of the pharmacy did you take him first?
Bojankunda pharmacies, the one at Bojankunda Johnson.
Okay.
That's where we went to.
What was the reaction of the doctor or the nurse that you met there?
Their reaction is they said that they cannot treat this man without any police notice.
Okay.
We should inform the police first before they can do any treatment. So the man I was with, he said now, so we go to the police and explain the matter to them, or come with the police. And come with the police. From there, we'll take this guy to Birkama, because the way he's bleeding is terrible. Okay. So we went to the station, Birkama station. Sorry, Farato station, and explained everything to the police. They said that they need, and they cannot do something that they don't see. I said to them, let's go then. So I came with one female officer to the scene. The same night. So when we came, the time we reached there at Bojankunda Johnson, they've already left with my brother to Birkama. So I decided to take a town trip and went and go with the police officer to Birkama.
Okay. But do you think someone really murdered him? What do you think?
From my own point of view, what I understand is when he was at a shop just after this Johnson, he was having tea there with people I don't know. So from there, he was on his way going home at that night. So he was hit at the back. When he was hit, according to my understanding, he was trying to move, but he was unable to make it.
Okay. Did he normally go out meeting friends, or do you think he was having problem with someone or an issue with someone that you don't know, but probably you are aware?
Anything is possible. He might be having issue with people outside, because he normally go out with the boys. He go to people's houses and the like.
Okay.
So it's possible they have a beef, and he was hit, and the person who hit him ran away. So that's a possibility.
Can you tell us how did he die?
Now he was bleeding heavily. When we get to the hospital, he was treated, and he came back. They released him. Even the doctor released him. He came back. When he get back home here, early morning, my mom knocked me and said, the condition of this your brother, I don't understand. So let me go and call the old people at the village so that they will know what's happening. I said, no, let me rush to the let's just rush to the hospital again, and the doctors will tell us what actually happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did the doctor say after that?
When we get to the hospital, the doctor said this man is dead already. That's what they said to us.
And when he pronounced that, what was your fate?
My fate, I was very sad. He's the only brother I have. He's the only brother I have, and I have I was very shocked. Very shocked. He's the only brother I have here. He's the only brother. The only brother I have. The same
How old is he?
Jogo is 78 born, 42. No, yes, 44. Let's say 44 years.
44 years old.
44 years.
That was he was born in 80s, right?
80s, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that you are here, I have seen some CIDs coming here to investigate. Do you think somebody is behind his death?
Not really. We want to make sure that the phone is we want to make sure that whoever he was sitting with, they are just doing their investigation. These are CID officers, and they have all right to do their investigation to make sure that the truth has come out.
So far, what have they gathered?
No, so far I'm not really sure what they gathered, but they are here doing their investigation.
Okay.
From where the scene happens up to here, and the people he was with and all that, they are doing their investigation. Okay. That's the only thing I know.
Can you please briefly explain this in Wolof or Mandinka?
Luma wax ni mooy dama toogoon suma bunti bitik fii nii between 10 to 11 mu am one of my neighbors mu jógee si Johnson bi Suri Water less than 100 meters away mu daw si mu ne ma sa broda de am na ku ko hit mu ngi bleed dawal so noonu laa tëjee suma bitik ma to the scene ma dem fekk ko suma broda mu ngi toog mu ngi bleed heavily ma ne ko broda Ibrima kan moo la def li mu ne moo xam ko dafa am ko jam xeer mu ne xeer dafa am ko mu xamul fan la xeer bi jógee sax moo ni la ma ko waxee mu ne xamul fan la xeer bi jógee sax waaw so lu mu wax ne amul fan la xeer bi jógee so ma ne ko so he was bleeding mu doon bleed bu baax a baax so mu ngi unconscious so ma ne fu mu nekk nii léegi nañ try naka leen ko yóbboo si pharmacie aussi hospital bi waaye pour am moto then that's the problem ma console ñaari néegu waaye ñoom ñëpp mun ma ko pour am moto so si leen decide pour yóbbu ko si pharmacie bi Bojankunda pharmacie bu ñu fa yaagee tamit nurse bi docteur bi mu ne du ko mun a treat bi ko foog ñu am police report su amul police report moom du ko mun a laal waaye bleeding bi dafa am doole so pour dem di xaar police report ñu ngi taxaw ñu ne ko léegi ñoom nañ ko toppatoo man naa dem si police station bi ba gars yi toppatoo ko waaye ñu gis situation am ñu ne fu mu nekk du mun a leen du ko mën a toppatoo foog ñu rifaañu tu biir kaama so man ku ma àndal kooku noonu mu yóbbu ko biir kaama moom ma dem jëli police report ma àndaa police officer tamit ñëw si scene bi foofu si pharmacie bi moo ñëwee si pharmacie bi fekk ñoom dem nañ man tam ma jël town trip ma àndaa police officer bi bu ñu àggee biir kaama foofu noonu ñu ñëw boppam bi plasta ñëw ko liggéey ko waaye I mean it was not easy.
So he never came back home.
He came back home after late hours si leen ko release mu ñëw si kër bi fi buri 4 a.m. early morning si la ñëw fii nii so bu ñëwee fii nii tam the same thing si la nekk fii 6 after 6 rek suma yaay kon mu ne ma lu ma gisee kii situation mi da nga mun na ko understand man naka la ma ñëw mu gis ne lu mu wax dëgg man ko léegi nañ ko gis hospital bi ñoom dinañ mun a wax foofu noonu lan moo xew ñu jox ko treatment so si la la woon xaaral mu dem oo di eldalis pour ñu seet lan moo xew ñooñu bu ñu ñëwee so ñoom tam daano soo ñu ne kii daal amin gaañu na
dafa gaañu
waaw so bu ñu egg si hospital bi tam the same thing la gars yi wax
ndolle botanan salola jame ngoto ndemu Bilal ndele ka wadano ke jame ngoto jame sancaba jame ngoto bare ala farato jan sancaba sunkaro mume ndolle ka sali nyola atele ka tamaro janjandi moltema muslimolen hakka janninte ka folo kana jame ngoto ngate tara jele aman na wurino ko teke a jolonta siño ya min bije wolle funtita ya tara ya e lusota ya nit ya tara nyinna dingole mero la dingole
wala bama ti bama todum
bama hajja halimatu jallo kabiri nata ya kumandi ya tara iko ila dingobe la injang kabira nata ji ya tara la dingole ya tara ya fa ama wotumo amam fa enata ya nati suwo kono ya bondi na enata lop ya sambalo birkama loptano ya la kungo kara après ya bulaji ya seta suwo kono kabira seta suwo kono o somanda ya bondi de ya samba so kabira samba dol ko afata suwo kono jang immediately dol ko afata loptano bari aketa kudet mi yalon ko ndol la ko nyoto sain silata bakele ha sila batale ala
ñina mo folo de mi yalon ko ya fa jamba
ha ñinne mo foloti ndenga min long ala yalon ñinne mo foloti
bar say kabri musoni ati haddi ngoje wolo lato mene karata la reaction oti comme like ite nata edingo bodna lato e koy koy dungo fente laring di boko no jang itara yatara ko teta wala yatara ko bona mata inata ka asika yana nan soko mene ateme ke
ha ala yalon fo kija farode mo man na control no yalon mero mo man na control no akijo farata jahalta because of nyimbota janne dol mo fulole be sirin nun jang abota jame ngota nata dol be tata salola nata abota janga na abama kabira nata dro abama o kay man na fem fono foni kija faro ha kija faro yala bama dam male muta
so bari bring ya muta fanan yana nan soko no mene kata la ko baka ngota teme fa family nyi
jahal talde ako nyiwo kay jahal ndi bakele because of amalon jumale nyinki ala yalon bari miye nyinki atawtale tawolen yininka jumale lipa afango ko janne abe banna afango ate malon jumale alipa
akama
ate ko amalon jumale alipa
bara ate sontale ko mola alipa
sontale mole amade bari amalon jumale ama
so say wukaratul nyaadi le comme fo wayatul jakal nyaadi le bare tebe ta kay la haaju wala moy lipa e malon jumale lipa so te malon jumale lipa anu napa ke nyinin kamin na fani mone na man sonko fanamba
ma wolonde fo ani mole momi yalon ko adam male kata amam friendship soto adam male kata na boda nan salola 5 na sitan tol ndefan kat football o ken tol bele katara filo because kunun ko ban tolle be filo fo akonye ko sa yete nyana ka football o bulale because of fo sa ini ila dingo ka pili fo nga tu feala katara atelen na fengoti atelen na supporter katara na team model bari kabira na ay wo nin ko keta ndolla bol fondinkel be surprise.
Don't forget to subscribe, like.
You told us that he is your only brother. Time ni lan mo nek so fit.
Suma fit moy ne pour ñu investigate ñu xam kan mo def li who is be kan moko jam whether hair la or head la or anything la or metal la use pour lini ko ñu trace ko tié ko. Then ñu ko before justice ñu xamne ki mo def li.
Do you think we should consider it as a murder case?
We should consider it as a murder case as far as I mean he's a murder case because he is hit hardly and he is no longer alive, so it's a murder case.
It's a murder case.
Yes.
From your own side.
Okay, from my own point of view.
Yeah. My beautiful audience, like you heard from him, what is his name again, please?
Ebrima Jogo Jallow.
Ebrima Jogo
Jallow. Yes.
Is his name.
Yeah.
Okay. My beautiful audience out there, this is just a story, an information that we got from him because he is the brother to Ebrima, and Ebrima actually passed away on the 12th of May, and I was told that he will be buried on Monday. I have seen CID here. They are also trying to investigate and find out exactly who is behind. So, but right now we don't know, and we can tell exactly who is actually behind the scene. But according to the brother, that they are trying to investigate, and his phone is being investigated because they are trying to find out exactly who exactly he was communicating before he died and the people he was with, right? Yeah. So finally, how are you going to conclude this information?
What I'm saying, is very sorry. I feel sorry. Because I'm the only one here. Since this case happened, I've been going up and down from Birkama, Banjul, CID office. So it's just unbelievable. It's just unfortunate. Things has gone like this.
Okay.
And we're praying for, may his soul rest in perfect peace.
Amen.
We are praying for him every day.
All right. May his soul rest in peace. And equally, please join us to also pray for him, because he died and no one knows exactly what happened. From my end, I can say it's somebody, but God knows whether it is somebody or not. God knows the best. So I will also advise you to keep the faith alive and believe in yourself that whatever God decide is God's destiny. We may have our destinies, but our destinies might change in time. So on that note, you're watching live on VM International TV. And this is your VM Daily News that comes on your way live on VM International TV. We will appreciate if you can also drop your comment by praying for him And also don't forget to share the link, because somebody somewhere might know the family or might know exactly who is behind it. If someone that you suspect he or she is around you, the only thing you can do is to report the individual to the police station, either to any nearest police station that you come across. So we're gonna conclude it here for now, till further notice. Whatever information we got from his end, we will definitely let you know about it. On that note, thank you for watching. See you another time. Au revoir. Bye bye.
International, yeah. Please don't forget to subscribe, like,
International.
ala follow de wobite on ndingonying. VM so wato tijede ala bulu kondi ngodi kijal ka follow wo wuleri ndingonying. Al wodi kidal ka follow nim VM International, yeah.